Alright guys, what's going on? It's Christian here. We're starting up the NC State rebuild slash dynasty. I was just kind of thinking of doing this for a bit. And you know, Chat GPT cooked, gave me NC State. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't really know anything about this team. Haven't even looked at the roster yet. So, you know, I've created my coach, done my upgrade, my coach skills. So before we get into recruiting, let's take a look at the team. We got to see what we're working with. We are 79 overall, so that's something. I do know who CJ Bailey is. Heard about him. He's a decent runner, it looks like, with pretty great accuracy. Actually, it's actually better than I thought it would be. Okay, so we got that to work. We can throw on the run, get throw power. So, and he's only a sophomore, so we're gonna have him for some years. Hopefully 3, but you got impact dev too. Also a freshman. Wow, 87 speed. Hold on, throw power is not where it needs to be, or the accuracies. So he definitely is not ready yet. Will Wilson. All right, well, he's gonna be good to have on the bench. Let him develop behind Bailey. He might transfer out, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely like him though. Even this guy isn't too bad. I doubt he's ever gonna play for us though. But for now, actually, I think I'm gonna make Will Wilson the backup. I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, just the speed difference is huge. My goodness. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's look at our running backs. Okay, Hollywood Smothers. I've also heard of this guy, and clearly he's a dog. 90 speed, 85 carrying, great acceleration. What's that juke? 87 juke. Not gonna be much of a power back, but we like the elusiveness. And 3 freshmen, 81 overall freshmen. That is huge. Hopefully, well, he wants us to win a championship, so not real sure if that's gonna happen instantly. But and this guy wants to go pro. Okay, so we might not have Smothers next year. Oh my gosh, not looking like it, but maybe. But we got a lot of good guys on the bench. Okay, so our running back depth is actually pretty solid. Receivers. Oh, okay. This is mid. That is the definition of this. Very mid. Holy cow. The speed is not high. We got a guy down here who's a freshman, 94 speed. He's actually probably about to make the starting lineup. Those badges. Everybody's a star, though. That's huge. So, super young team. I'm coming to see that will develop very nicely. So, in the coming years, are gonna be nice. But, oh my gosh. Okay, so here's our best offensive player, clearly. 93 overall. Justin Jolie. Never heard of this guy. 84 speed. Pretty solid for a tight end, I gotta say. Good catching. You know, he's going to be able to run those short routes. He's got sure hands, so he's going to catch. That's huge. It's just run block. I mean, it's alright. Not the best blocker, though, so. But I guess that's why we have this guy. He's not much better, but. Got this guy to block and 2 tight end sets, I guess. We don't have too much potential at this position, so this is obviously Justin Jolie's last year, so tight end is a position that we're probably gonna have to go after. Left tackle, wow. Okay. And he's only a junior. He doesn't like our playing style. That's not good. He's from Valdosta. Wow, that's that place on Netflix, that one Netflix football show. I don't know if anybody's seen that. This guy's a dog regardless. Can pass block. That is huge. We love that. Guard, we got Anthony Carter. Wait, I didn't even look at our depth. Okay, I'm not sure about these guys, but they're young. Same with this. Not too sure about these guys. But for now, we've got a left guard for a season. He's gonna get the job done. Our center is not great, and we have no depth. So center is a position we also have to attack. Right guard. Wow, this is bad. This is definitely bad. I think that Spike Sowles is going to end up starting just because of this run blocking. Better pass blocking too. Not as good strength, but you got to be able to run block. He's a star and he's a true freshman, so I definitely want him getting the reps. Teague Anderson at right tackle. 95 strength is kind of incredible. And we have two guys, two freshmen. Okay, this is not bad. Defensive wise, ooh. Isaiah Shirley. Okay. We're still young at this position, which is what I like to see, but definitely not anything too exciting here. And, you know, 83 on the other side. Probably not going to develop much more. Got this guy. So, I think edge rusher is definitely a position we might need to attack. We got two freshman D tackles, but for now we have Brandon Cleveland. He has some nice badges. Okay. 90 block shed. Alright, Brandon. So he's obviously going to be our #1 guy on the D line. We also have a freshman, redshirt freshman, Justin Terrell. And he looks pretty solid as a freshman. Impact Dav, so he'll develop a little bit. As far as linebackers go, okay. This is not very good. This guy does have some abilities though. And I'm pretty sure he's going to stay for a senior year. So we should have him next year too, but he's alright. Not anything great. This is nice. 90 overall. Caden Fordham. Mike linebacker. 82 speed. Speed is not great, but he can tackle. And he can hit. So, it's going to be huge. Zone coverage is pretty solid too. Alright. That's good. Got two. These guys are going to... not very good dev traits, but they're young. 4 freshman Mike linebackers. Wow. None of them very fast though, and I love my fast Mike linebackers, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So, wow, this is our user. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sean Brown with 90 speed at will linebacker. Another freshman down here with 87 speed, star dev. That is humongous. There are a lot of guys that are young on this team. This is probably the most like. The team with the best potential that I've ever seen in my life, that I've ever done a rebuild. So, but Sean Brown is going to be great. He's probably going to be our user. I don't know. We might use it for him. I just got to figure it out. DBs. This is important. All right, we got 286 overalls. One's a sophomore. Might be able to get him back. I don't know. But. Okay. Man and zone coverage is pretty solid. Both of these guys. So speed's not phenomenal, but you know, it'll get the job done. We really don't have much speed at all, but a lot of young guys. 72 overall freshman, 70 overall true freshman, 91 speed. So I don't know. It's getting interesting. These, you know, this team's looking a lot better than I thought it would. Safeties are a problem. This is not good. This is bad. Really bad. Oh. We got young guys, but there's not much talent. J.J. Johnson's 86 speed. He's from Mississippi. That's cool. Zach Myers has some better speed, but we have to start Johnson. He's got the badges. I'm sure his zone coverage is alright. Yeah. I don't know. This guy doesn't look much better than the guy behind him. I don't know. We'll end up seeing. This is last year, though. So safety's a position we got to go after. Our kicker's fine. And our putter is pretty good. Holy cow. Alright. So that's a team. We look solid. We look a lot better than I thought. The offense looks pretty solid. So let's see what we can do with it. Let's get to recruiting. See what we can do. Okay, so guys, for this rebuild, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna have some restrictions on recruiting. I'm not just gonna go get the best guys in the class. No. Since I'm a 3-star school, I'm limiting myself to only 3 stars, except I can get 4 and 5 stars, but they have to be from my pipeline or, you know, like pretty interested or something like that, which looks like we're not gonna have much of a problem. So this is good. But so yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. But Wow, there are a lot of guys to go after. This is good. This is good. All right. Either way, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's get after it. Instantly I see this left guard. He's going on the board. Second in interest behind Tennessee. He's from North Carolina, and we need these guys for sure to make this team better. Right now, as far as quarterback goes, we only have 3 on the roster. They're young, so I don't think we have to worry about quarterback too much. What about our 5-stars? Do we have any 5-stars that might be interested in coming here? Didn't think so. Alright. What about any from our pipeline? Nah. Yeah, we are not going to go after a single one of these guys, unfortunately. 4 stars is where we're going to have to live. And 3 stars, obviously. Let's just go position by position. This 4-star quarterback from North Carolina. We're not really on his board. We got this guy, Keelan Adams. Not great pipeline, though. We have huge pipeline advantage here. Nick Tor. Okay, we'll circle back to it. We need to really look at positions that we were, really obsessing over. One of those being wide receiver, I think. The receivers really aren't even that bad. It was tight end. I know for a fact we are very weak for the future at tight end. So let's just see how many tight ends want to come in with the lack of tight ends that we have right now. Even interesting. Oh no. Pipeline? That is not what we like to see. Alright, well, it's probably going to be 3 stars at tight end for us. What's another position? Offensive tackle? We're kind of solid at tackle. Center. That was another one. Center and guard for sure. Let's look at that. See what our interior O-line got for us. Matter of fact, I think I'm only gonna do from the recommended tab. I think that's fair. Make it a little realistic, find a little bit of randomness to it. But here's our first guard. A lot of guys that are recommended to us that are from North Carolina. So, how many are there? Okay. A majority of these guys are about to be added to the board, but who's interested in? Okay, the left guard, obviously. Not going after a 2-star. Right guard from North Carolina, also. Nolan Thomas. 2 guards. Another guard. Oh my gosh. These guards really want to come to freaking NC State. Not real sure why, but that's cool. Center, definitely need. A Will linebacker. Okay, we can look at him. A Mike. Another guard. Wow. Right guard. Mike linebacker. Okay. A tackle. That's okay. So really a lot of linemen. I didn't even see this quarterback. Oh, that's Keelan Adams that we saw earlier. We'll swing back on him. Quarterback is not a position of concern right now. Alright, we can start with that. I think. So these are guys that are actually pretty interested in the sand from our pipeline. 2 Mike linebackers, a will, 4 guards, wow. A tackle, and a center. Let's see what they're talking about. Okay. Good run blocker. That's always good. That's kind of what I like out of my guards and this. Some solid run back. And we got our first hidden gem just like that. Great run blocker. 5-star potential basically, so it's nice. Another guard. Not as good, I'd say. Great strength, but impact blocking's pretty nice, but compared to the other guys, not much there. But Frederick Sterling. Good run blocker. He's probably going to end up getting, we're probably going to go after him anyways because we need centers bad, and really the only 4-star that wants anything to do with us, so. 83 speed, 88 excel. This is solid at 6'1". Solid little recruit right there. Jaquez Gall. Oh, this might be a gem. Oh, I knew it. 86 speed. Heck yeah. We need you. Bad. You will play, I promise. 76 zone coverage. That's huge. Another guard. Okay. This is a pass blocking guard. That's different. That's interesting. I'm not too high on pass protecting guards. I really like my run blockers at guard, but he's not bad. 83 speed. Already don't love it. Not my favorite recruit there. But and the tackle. Good pass blocker. That's what I love out of my tackles. Okay. It's a good first 9. Let's just look. A QB from our pipeline. Nick Tour. Not too high on him. He's not very interested. Keelan Adams, I just don't think we can scout. You know, let's just scout them. Scout both the quarterbacks. See if either of these guys are worth going after. Where's he at? There's another guy right here. No, I think we're gonna lay off the backfield creator. This is mid. Very mid. Not bad though. Dual threat. Alright. I'm kind of liking this. 90 throw power. Pretty solid accuracy. Not the deep accuracy. He can throw on the run though. Not very fast, but that throw power is kind of huge. This guy can definitely move around a lot better. I don't think we need both of them, to be honest, because of our depth at quarterback already. I think I'm going to go after Tour. The throw power just really sells me. The accuracy. Well, this guy's definitely a lot better mover. Nah, it's okay. We're going to go after Tour. Let's move him to the top. Alright. That might be close to it on 4 stars, guys. Not gonna lie. I mean, taking a look at these tight ends. They're from our pipeline. Not a great pipeline though, so it's kind of hard to even, consider it. Alonzo Levron. We're not going after him. We are not getting him, fortunately. Edge rusher. We will look at him. Look at some of these tight ends, though. Fast. Oh! Glad we decided to do that. 87 speed tight end at 6'3". Good catching. That run blocking is scary at a, what is that, 59? Oh, gosh. But he is definitely going to be nice. Another fast one? 86, it's pretty good. Okay. Not a gem, but I mean, basically, literally the exact same as the other guy. One less speed is. Yeah, wow. Alright, let's look at this edge rusher. Solid around, all around. Interesting. A lot of these guys are probably going to get offers. Probably all of them, to be honest. But, I'd like to weigh my options before we start doing that. Should we look at the other tight ends too? I mean, I feel like we might as well. Quarterback we can look at. Multiple quarterbacks. Another tight end. Dang, they want us to get some tight end. You and mine. You and mine. Eric DeVoe. Edge rush. I love my edge rushers. We gotta look at all our edge rushers. How did we not end up looking at this guy? I don't know how I missed that, but... Silas Tunyon. Oh, already don't like that speed. You're slow and you can't run block. But we'll stick it out. Good short route running, but you are probably not about to be a member of this team. 84 speed, we can work with that. 88 excel. Solid. Still not fantastic. They're definitely not as good as what we've already seen. Oh no. This is a pure blocker. And I just want no part of him. Javion Ferris. Solid. I don't hate it. Dual threat. We're gonna have some speed. He's alright. Can't even go after this guy. Crap. What's the problem? Playing time? That makes sense. You're smart. Smart man. Eric DeVoe, 83 excel, 85 block shed. Okay. You're interesting. I'm with you. These are basically the same player. My goodness. I don't love the speed. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Cameron Jasper. I like this guy. So far, we've offered a guard, a Mike linebacker, quarterback. That 90 throw power. Decent accuracies. You can freaking run out. You can throw on the run. Pretty solid, but eh. Yeah, they're about the same. Which of these quarterbacks do I want to go after? I think he's eliminated. He's already not very fast. Do I go after both of them? I just don't think we need two quarterbacks. I'm liking the mobility of this guy then. Throw power just scares me though. I think you could be a nice liver. We're gonna offer Dexter McKee. We're not gonna go after both the quarterbacks. I just don't think that's gonna happen. This guy's too slow. I don't really want him. Let's just keep looking. Ryan O'Malley. Did we already scout him? I really don't remember. We'll look at him though. I just don't think we have a shot at 5 stars right now, guys, to be quite frank with you all. We can take a look at this Sam linebacker though. These boys love Georgia, I'll tell you what. Yeah. We're gonna look at all these outside linebackers though. We want to find as many stuff. Okay. Running back number 38 in the country. 5-star pipeline. That might be a guy we end up going to a strong safety. Yeah, safeties. That's what we need. I forgot about safeties. Let's just look at these guys. Mm. 82 speed at Sam isn't terrible. I want to look at his safety. 89 speed. 72 zone. Alright, yes. I think we need Tyree Gash. Our safeties are weak, to say the least. Now, we need to save some for offers. I just want to see this running back. 80 juke already with 92 excel. I think could be great for us. Let's go after Tavares Lamb. I think we're just going to send the rest of these guys offers that we think are decent. At the end of the day, you know, we need what we can get. Definitely the center. We kind of don't have a choice there. Need a center bad. Of course, he wants to go to Clemson. this guy off the board. Scare you away. Alright, we're gonna scout these and then we're gonna start sending out the O's. Oh. Who's better? +1 speed. This guy's a little bit better zone coverage, but this guy tackles better, has better pursuit. Let me wait. Let's see what these guys. Oof, we might not need to scout anymore. I'm gonna send out all these offers. All the linemen, I think, need offers because they are very hard to come by nowadays. This guy can pass block. I definitely want this guy. Right, let's start picking and choosing. Will linebacker with 83 speed with blow up. Great zone coverage. Great pursuit. Great excel. 6'1". I like him. This guy doesn't wow me, but he's not bad. The 86 speed tight end. We're going to go after him. Any speed that we can get at tight end, I think. We're going to put him up here with the other tight end. Which I think they're just about the exact same build. The exact same person. Obviously, this guy's a little better, but I'm going to go after both of them regardless, probably. Trust in myself. Yeah, you love me, love me. This guy's pretty solid, I gotta say. The block shedding, decent power moves. We like. As far as these other tight ends go, I'm not too impressed. Same with this guy. 74 speed, we just like that. We like the 85 block shedding. That's just something that I look forward to when I see these recruits. We gotta be able to stop the run. We stop the run, that sets up everything. You know, that's kind of my philosophy on defense. Stop the run. Because you stop the run, you know they're passing. Once you know they're passing, you can set up perfectly for it. It's game over. We're gonna send this other QB the offer. Let's see what we've gone after. So, bunch of guards, center, we've gone after a tackle, a quarterback, Mike linebacker, who we like. Yeah. A nice tight end, nice tight end. A will linebacker is gonna be nice. Another QB. We're gonna have to 3 quarterbacks. That might be a mistake, but we don't actually have to send them hours when we get to next week. But you know, we'll just send the offer just because. Running back, who is actually pretty solid with nice change of direction, nice juke. I think we're definitely gonna go after him for the future. Gash, we need good, decent zone coverage, nice speed. Box special 6'2". We need help with safety pretty bad. The center's definitely getting pursued. Obviously more guards. Edge rusher, another guard. Tackle. Is that another tackle? Do we have another tackle? That's our only tackle. Wow. Might end up being a problem, but it's alright. Yeah, we haven't really gone after any Sam linebackers, so I think that's what we're going to do here. With Carlos Cantu, we can decide who of these guys we really want to go after. You know, we're not going to be able to go after all these guys, so. I can't remember how many hours we're going to have. 775, maybe? Which is what? How many recruits is that? 12? Something like that. 12, 14 maybe, so. Neither of these tight ends are getting the offer. Let's go ahead and get them off the boards. This guy's got blow up. Listen to offer. He's already got blow up. Number 4, Will linebacker in North Carolina. He's just solid all around. Good coverage skills. As far as these other guys, I just like the block shedding. Something about that block shedding just makes me want to send offers. I don't know why, but as far as these two guys goes, I think we can let these guys pass. Should I scout this guy? Or go scout another guy? Aikman. Is that Troy's son? Holy cow. Let's scout another running back. We're only going to scout him twice, though. I hope he's solid so I can just send him the offer. Oh my. 93 speed. Already got shifty? Oh, yeah. Alright, so this just become our #1 running back target. We're actually going to put him at the top. We like him. He's only 5'9", though. Ooh, he's miniature 207 golly pounds. He is lightweight, but hopefully he's not going to get touched because he's too shifty. Huh. But that's going to do it for our first recruiting. Probably going to do it on 4 stars. We're obviously not going to be able to get all these guys. We're about to have to pick and choose, which we are about to do this week. And we're going to get into our first game in this episode. It's going to be a long episode, boys, but, you know, hope you watch it. Anyways, back to crew. No game in week 0. So, alright. We have 700 hours, so less than I even thought. Gosh! Alright. So we can go after... That's 14 guys. Which of these 14 do we want to go after? Which of these 14 do we want? Alright. So let's just... Alright, obviously all the gems. We're going to go after all the gems. That's a right go. We have a great chance of getting him. As long as Clemson... Hopefully Clemson doesn't send the house too hard. Maybe lay off them a little bit so we can get them. Orlando. Do we have another? Yeah. So all the gems. Get all the gems out the way. I believe that was all the gems. The running back, obviously, we like. That's going to be very hard to get because he's got Miami and Florida freaking. And Florida State. The guy just wants to stay in Florida. But we're going to try. You know, we're going to at least try. Now, which of these guys do we want to go after? Dash. We need safety out bad. I think he's only second in our pipeline though, but hopefully we can beat out these other guys. Georgia did not send him an offer, so that's huge because they're a 5-star pipeline, but Ole Miss did. They are too. So Ole Miss is probably going to end up being our biggest competition if we could even get to his top 5. But we're going to hope so. We need safety help. If not, we're going to have to go get some 3 stars or maybe some 4 stars that are being overlooked. The center, we need. We're beefing up this offensive line, I'll tell you what, which leads me to the next thing. And where's that tackle? Isaac. You. We like you. Pass protector. I need my pass protectors. Alright, we have 300 outs. We get 6 more guys. Which of these guys do we want to go after? I don't know at all. Could go after the other running back. But I think there's bigger needs, like edge rusher, at the moment. And both of these guys are going to help us. If we can get a chance. Oh my goodness. It doesn't look like we're going to, but we sure gonna. Oh, they got Georgia going after him. It's probably likely that we're not gonna end up staying on. That is not what I meant to do. Yo, if anybody's watching this, check out the Kid Leroy's new album. Low-key absolutely fire. He's down bad for Tate McRae, but you know, go look, check it out. It's fire. 4 more recruits. Getting back on topic. Although we might have to dip out on these edge rushers, bro. We are 2 on their pipeline. They have 5 pipeline guys going after him. Kind of same with these guys too, but man. Well, we're actually 5 on a lot of these. So. We'll check it out for a week. We're gonna bank on the fact that we can get on their board, but 4 more guys. Do we want the guard to be one of them? I don't know. We have 2 guards. Lord, I don't know. Tight end we like. We're already second on these guys. Board. We're gonna have to run back. The other running back. We like him. 3 more guys. Crap, I didn't even see this edge rusher. We gotta compare him to the other ones. The fastest of the 3. Block shedding's great. Strength excel is great. Hit power solid. Alright, I'm changing mine. Which of these guys do I not want to go after? Yeah, get rid of this guy. Eric DeVoe. Pass blocking guard. I don't love that. But it could end up being low-key sneaky good. Let's go after Sisk, the will linebacker. 2 more guys. Which of these, what, 7? 8? 8 guys do we want to go after? Do we go after the other quarterback? There's 2 more quarterbacks. Which one of these? We're not going to have to go both of them. No, we're going to go after one of them. This guy kind of excites me. So, we're going to go after Javon Ferris. And I might be changing my mind because what the heck? Ohio State, Bama, and Penn State? Why? I do not need this guy. Man, this dude wants to go to Clemson. We're not getting this guy, I'm not gonna lie. I think I changed my mind. Yeah, no, we don't got the pipeline for it. We're gonna go after Tor. Who's still solid. One more guy. Offer 2 running backs, we only need 2. Offer 2 quarterbacks. We don't need any receivers. Receivers are actually solid for a bit. Okay. They're going to develop tight end, obviously. We're already going after one. We might need to go after two. We need 4 of them. Yikes. We need 2 guards, but we need 4 tight ends. How many of the guards are we going after? 1 guard, a center. That's it. So do we go after another tight end or another guard? Oof. The pass blocking guard is tripping me out. No, we gotta go after the guard. We're on this board, man. This guy wants to freaking come. Oh my god. Pause. Get a pause. Nah, we might need to. I might need to chill on the edge rusher. He's literally about to commit George. Nah. Yeah, I'm not wasting hours. Maybe not on this guy either. Maybe. But this guard wants to come. We gotta take who we can get, man. All the guards want to be at NC State. The edge rushers we go after are probably going to have to be in the portal, I'm not going to lie. We probably don't, but we can move all these guards around. We can even make one of them freaking tackle if we need to. But very offensive line heavy recruiting class we're going after. Well, really offensive heavy, to be honest. But, you know, I think that's good. Let's get to the next week. Week 1. Who do we play first? Hope it's not an FCS school. I like you want to play a decent squad to start it off. East Carolina rivalry game week 1? Okay, and I think our recruiting is going to stay the same. Moving up on these running backs. Moving up on everybody. Just good. This dude's going to go to freaking North Carolina. That's tragic. Okay, I think we got a decent shot at getting all these guys. Obviously, a lot of these 4 stars that you didn't offer me. Well, time to go. But it's part of it. Here we go. I gotta set the depth chart before we hop into this one. Obviously, Bailey's gonna be our starter. Smothers, not a question, obviously. This guy's freaking solid too, though. I'll tell you what. 92 speed. Anyways, we don't even have a fullback. That's the problem. We're definitely not gonna have a running back at fullback. So, I mean, not much difference between these guys. Route running. This guy's better short route running. 92 speed is different though. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like this. Terrell Anderson, Noah Rogers, and Wesley Grimes are gonna be our starting receivers. Obviously, we got Justin Jolie. We're hyped about him. Glad we're going after tight end because we do not have anything else speed-wise. Yeah, I think the O-line's pretty self-explanatory here. Not really any changes we can make. Right guard is bad. Yikes. This guy's going to develop though, and he's going to get to play a lot this year. So. Anderson. We like Anderson too. Alright. This is all good. Cleveland, obviously, and Terrell. Which of these guys do I want to start, though? No, I need this guy getting some reps. He's going to be huge for the future. These linebackers are phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these guys. Corners, I think all this is going to stay the same. The 91 speed might need to get bumped up. We'll leave it. Jumping? Where is it? Yeah, I just don't think he's ready yet. But he might end up in there eventually. But for now, got Brian Nelson second, Devon Marshall, and Jamel Johnson. So Brian Nelson, I'm glad we got. Hopefully we can keep. He's gonna be great in the future. Safeties are bad. It's kind of hard to look at right here. Goodness gracious. Well, JJ Johnson's nice, but other than that, he's slow though. But whatever. We're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Kick return. Who do we want our kick return? Oh, this is fine. Oh yeah. Guy can move. Yeah. Sure, that's not even a question. Third down running back. Yeah. Well. Yeah, Smothers gonna be our guy. He's probably gonna be our. Oh, he's not our power back. Oh, that makes sense. Strength, maybe? Yeah, that's cool. Slot receiver. Who do I want in slot? I really would like some route running. At our slot. And I think that's gonna be our guy, Terrell Anderson. We'll move him down. Left in, rush right in. I think these are pretty self-explanatory. Oh, this guy's coming off? Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh, this is bad. Nah, dude. Get Cleveland up there, bro. I don't care what it says overall. It's much better. Sub linebacker. This is perfect. Yeah. I think this will. Dang, they're both seniors. That's sad, but they are going to help us tremendously this season. We'll let him stay in the slot. Brian Nelson the second. Obviously, Cleveland's going to be our nose tackle. And Smothers is going to be our gadget. Well, without further ado, let's get it going, man. This is exciting. East Carolina is not very good. Let's, what do we want to wear? I'm liking this. I'm actually going to split this up into 2 episodes, guys. We'll we're gonna have episode 2 with our first game. So hope y'all can spin back.